Full rules Muay Thai. All elbows, including 12 to 6 elbows, are legal.
Whoa, elbows. It's about to go down. Black on black crime, Sean. Let's get after it.
Round number 1. Black trunks for Tamir Johnson, red trunks for Langston Sykes. Immediately on the kick.
Immediately getting swept. First kick of the bout. He's chopping the legs right away. Lead teep, rear leg round kick.
Check from Sykes. Sykes trying to stay long. Body kick. Now trying to come forward, Tamir Johnson. Right hand off the mark from Sykes. Sykes, shuffle step. Now to the inside kick, landed on the knee, again on the knee.
Muay Thai fight, Sean, Sykes has checked 0 kicks so far. He needs to start checking kicks or it's going to be early night.
Johnson with the left hook. Right to the body. Sykes really stepping into his kicks. Stepped into that right hand. Counter right misses from Tamir Johnson. Outside kick again from Langston Sykes. 60 seconds remaining, round number 1. Left hook just off the mark from Johnson. Sykes trying to come forward off of that jab. Sykes staying very long. More of a kickboxing range than a traditional Muay Thai range. Outside kick. Johnson trying to reset center of the ring, now to the inside. Big swing and a miss from Tamir Johnson. Swing and a miss right back from Sykes. They missed with the head kick. To the body, that left hand getting through. Big shots on the inside from Tamir Johnson, his best sequence of this opening round.
Tamir Johnson needs to start checking these kicks. He hasn't checked 1 kick so far in this fight.
Final seconds, round number 1. There's a good right hand from Langston Sykes. Looking for that flag, 12 to 6 elbow. The elbow was legal, the takedown was decidedly not.
In Muay Thai rules, you can sweep. That was on the fence. Whether it was a takedown or a leg sweep, there was on the fence.
I think that was more folk-style wrestling than Muay Thai.
It was.
That is the end of round 1.
I would say Sykes won that round handedly, 10-9. Tamir looks good. You can see the inexperience. He hasn't checked 1 leg kick so far. He has to start checking leg kicks because in these Muay Thai bouts, all those add up in the judge's eyes. So an unchecked kick is a point. So he needs to start checking kicks, use his range, keep Sykes away. But as of now, 1-0 Sykes.
This was the end of round number 1. Charitably called a dump, more likely a takedown. Round number 2.
Sykes controlling the middle. Immediately with the low kick. Johnson does not check.
Johnson bouncing on the front foot. Missed with that rear body kick. Faded on the switch kick through the traditional rear right roundhouse kick. Counter kick could not get through from Sykes. Sykes definitely targeting the low kicks inside and outside on that lead leg of Tamir Johnson.
If I'm Sykes, I'm not headhunting as much against a taller opponent, Johnson. I'm touching his body with my jab, and I'm staying on the leg kicks. He's kind of reaching too much with his overhand right, and he's missing.
Right to the body, right back, a straight 2. Sykes couldn't find it. 65 seconds remaining, round number 2. Back off the jab comes Langston Sykes in his Muay Thai debut against 2-0 Tamir Johnson. Outside kick again. Phil, those low kicks definitely adding up for Langston Sykes in his favor.
They're adding up. Whether there's a knockout or knockdown or anything drastic in this fight, all those add up in the judge's eyes, Sean. And he's scoring.
Looking for the tomahawk elbow.
Kind of a slip. I don't give that one a knockdown. Neither
Ruled
does
a
Larry
slip
Downs.
Immediately by referee Larry Downs. Great refereeing. Outside kick again. There's the right hand from Johnson.
Sykes looks a little tired now. Johnson, nice body kick.
Sykes turning back to the center of the ring. Pulled the front kick back. Not quite a teep. There's the jab. Stays very long with the jab. 1-2 from Sykes. Johnson on the body kick.
You can see the inexperience in both fighters. Neither fighters are throwing feints. That comes with time. That comes with comfortability. Feints set up your bigger shots. They're kind of just throwing techniques out and forcing techniques. Once you set up some feints, you get your opponent biting, you can land the bigger shots. The lead elbow, it was kind of a slip there for Sykes. That was really only action in that round. Close round, but I would still say Sykes is winning this fight. He looks a little tired. Let's see what happens going into the third round. Johnson is standing up, Sykes is sitting. It's not a good sign.
Third and final round upcoming. Tamir Johnson versus LANGSTON Sykes in this 3-round Muay Thai bout. Johnson continues to try to find the tomahawk elbows, the leaping tomahawk 12-6s.
If both fighters feinted, there would be a drastic change in this fight. Either fighter, if they would just feint a little more and get the guy to bite, they can land those big shots that they're throwing.
Sporting touch of gloves. Good left hand from Tamir Johnson.
Tamir looks like the more conditioned fighter here, for sure. Sykes has the good ringmanship. He's controlling the whole fight, but he does look a little gassed here.
1-2 off the mark from LANGSTON Sykes.
Overhand right miss for Sykes, or in the clinch. Caught him in a low blow. He's kind of selling a little bit, but
time called by referee Larry Downs Jr. 5 minutes now on the clock. Is what LANGSTON Sykes has to recover.
Oh,
takes about 5 seconds, right back to it. Sporting touch of gloves. Big shots on the flurry to the head from Tamir Johnson. Low kick on the counter from Sykes. Big left hand from Tamir Johnson.
Tamir is definitely the more conditioned fighter here. If he puts it on the next minute, there can be a big change in this fight. Sykes is actually fighting back here.
Now 50 seconds remaining in this fight. Tentative low kick from Sykes. Body kick nearly caught. Right
Big
hook off the mark from Johnson.
By Johnson.
Johnson loading up on his hooks.
Once again, Sean, no feints for either fighter as of yet. You can work here in the clinch. Referee separates.
If it's an active clinch, you can work. If it's an inactive clinch, referee Larry Downs will count 5 and then break if no activity.
Very correct.
Long off the jab goes LANGSTON Sykes. There's the body kick from Johnson that lands. Nothing on that head kick on the counter.
15 seconds to see who wants it.
Slapping right hand from Johnson just off the mark.
Nice right hand by Johnson. Nice 1-2, and he's bringing the fight. He's digging deep.
Johnson coming forward with the punches. Takes the counter right hand from Sykes just before the bell that ends this fight.
Sean, who do you have winning that bout, Sean?
Very competitive for me. Sykes wins round number 1. Johnson wins round number 3. I think it will come down to who the 3 judges see winning round number 2.
This is my first time calling fights with Sean, and we are locked in. I think Sykes won round number 1. I think Johnson won round number 3. 2 is kind of up in the air. Let's see what the judges got. That was a slip. They showed that replay. It was a kind of that lead elbow. Clinch here. Let's see what happens. Sykes lands a nice right hand. If I'm judging that fight, Sean, I got to give it to Sykes. Ringmanship, Muay Thai technique, I got to give it to Sykes here. Johnson, I didn't like how he didn't check any kicks. I don't care if they're affecting you or not. You got to check the kicks. I don't like how he let the smaller guy walk him down the entire fight. Let's see who Chris has here from the judges.
Here is Christopher James.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action inside the ring, we go to our judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges scored the bout identically with scores of 29-28 for your winner by unanimous decision. from the red corner, Tamir Johnson.
So, Phil, 29-28, which means all three judges seeing it 2-1. And I think they saw it as we saw it. Round 1, definitely for Sykes. Round 3, definitely for Johnson. And the three judges unanimously seeing round 2 for Tamir Johnson, which gives him the win.
I'm not mad at that call. I'm not mad at that call at all, Sean. Sykes looked a little tired in the latter rounds. There goes the takedown that you spoke on. Lead elbow was kind of a slip. I don't like these highlights, but don't show much for the winner here. But Tamir Johnson gets the job done.
The winner, by way of unanimous decision, Tamir Johnson defeats Langston Sykes.